What's up, everyone? Today is February 19th, 2019, and not having a very good day today. Actually, today was a pretty okay day until the last few hours. But it's just gonna get better, right? Basically what happened in the last few hours is I think it was I call it the full moon explosion or whatever it was. My wife and I had this kind of blowout argument, and I think it was just we're both wound up, although she says she's not frustrated or overwhelmed or whatever. She just feels what is word she used, exhausted. Yeah, I mean that's a sign of mentally not not stable, or connected or grounded. Me, I'm a little overwhelmed. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm handling, and I know I can get over this. It's just one of those things where the bump seems larger than the road, and it's just little challenging right now, especially there's family coming into town. We're getting ready for our son's first birthday party, and sure, all those things are going to come up, man. It's just part of the game. You're right, all this junk is going to come up, and there was some shit that was said. And one of the things that I just don't understand about arguments or just people going at it, I don't understand why people can, or how people can just let themselves go during an argument and say the stupidest fucking things, man, that don't make any fucking sense, that don't create any fucking value. What does that do? I mean, I don't understand that. I'm not saying, I'm not guilty of it, because I definitely press those buttons, and why do we do that? Why do we try to press each other's buttons and say stupid things? I mean, right now I just want to blame her all the way, man, but I know I have a part in this too, obviously. It's half the road, right? So I don't know, I got some stuff running in my head that she said to me, I have a lot of stuff on my plate, right? And I do my best to keep myself busy, so that I don't just stay at home and just do nothing, because that would drive me nuts. So I like to schedule my days so that I'm still doing stuff, and making causes and creating value, right? And still, taking care of my responsibilities at home. And she has said to me that, she might not remember this. It might have been one of those things she just kind of threw out just to press a button, whatever. But this is what she said. And it's gonna, I'm paraphrasing in a way, but she basically said that she could do all this stuff, and she has no idea why she needs me to. She has no idea that why I wanted to help her with this, because she could have just done it all by herself. First of all, you can't do it all by yourself. Nobody does anything by themselves. That's just stupid, right? Second of all, you can't do anything here by yourself because you're taking care of the baby. This is why this is teamwork, right? you know, like, taking care of the baby. I'll go run the things that you can't do, and I'm more than happy to do that. And and what about vacuuming the sofas, right? You can't vacuum the sofas by yourself, because we're still dealing with that, just precautionary, past mold stuff from the old place, right? So I had to go take our son on a walk. So you can't really do it on your own. It's just ridiculous. So that's running in my head right now, and is just disappointment in a way of how that was brought up, man. Because that's total bullshit in my eyes, man. Look, again, I'm not putting this all on her. I'm sure she feels, I know she's exhausted. She's doing such a great job, and taking care of our kid and just really setting up the party and doing all this great stuff, great stuff, and I'm sure she feels like I'm not giving my all in. Well, this is actually her words, that she feels like I'm not, I'm the family second. That's how she feels like. That's what the exact words were, that the family's not priority, which is bullshit. I don't know what past, like, unconscious thing came up there, that I'm not giving the family priority. That's kind of like, there's a fucking like major issue there, and I'm not afraid to fucking say this, man. If she's watching this, we're gonna have to fucking deal with this shit, man, because it to me, it's just there's a filtration device there that's making her think that my family is not fucking priority. That's bullshit. She knows this. My family is priority. She knows that everything I'm doing is for the family. And, fear factor, right? Like people hold things the way they were brought up. That could possibly be a fucking thing that from her past. That has affected her all her life, of not feeling like, that she's number one. And it's so weird because I don't show any type of proof of that they're not number one. So it just blows my mind when she says stuff like that, man. Those are the things that really bother me. I don't know, maybe I said too much. Maybe I've expressed myself a little too much, but to be honest with you, right now, I just don't care. I just need to express this because, if I continue to express this, to her, she might not even fucking understand this shit, yeah, that's just one thing, really. That's just one thing. I think that's just a major thing of feeling like she's taken care of. And fuck, dude, like, I take care of them, I do my best to take care of them, It's not like I'm going out and partying, or doing stuff with, like, drinking with friends. I don't even fucking, like, go out. If I'm doing anything, I'm going out on, like, visiting like, friends, like other Buddhists, to go talk about Buddhism and see what we can do. And I mean, this is all a mission, it's not that I'm, not creating any value. I'm creating value, to connect with people, and also, moving forward with my career, doing things to advance in my career, and bringing the money home, bringing the bacon home, so that I can support our family. So I have no idea where that thought passes her mind, that she thinks that the family is not priority. I mean, yeah, okay, she's managing and putting the party together, and you know and I'm doing all the extracurricular activities that she can't do because she's at home taking care of the baby. I'm going out and running errands. So I don't understand what that means when she says that and again, I mean, she's probably just feeling it. She's probably not really meaning it, but it's just that cycle of thought that runs through her head that hasn't come up for a long time, by the way. That has not come up for a very, very long time. I think the last time this came up was maybe when the baby was like 3 months, and but I just feel like that's a cycle that isn't necessary anymore, man. She should see that I'm here. I'm 110%. I'm 1,000% here, doing stuff. And so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing this thing clearly. Well, actually, I am seeing this thing clearly. I'm seeing this really clearly. I don't know what else I have to do to prove to her that I'm doing 1,000%, and that she does not have to feel like that anymore. But I'm just gonna send her good vibes. That she understands that I am here 1,000%. And that everything that I'm doing is for the family. I'm exhausted. Oh man, she's gonna hate watching this one. All right. This thing has been 12 minutes long. I apologize for rambling so much, and so, gosh, I don't even know, man. I mean, even saying let's win together, it just sounds fucking awful right now. I don't know, this might be a 30-minute fucking thing. I don't know. I'm not ready to fucking turn this thing off. I think I just want to sit here and just talk. Is that okay? Just listen to me talk. Honestly, you don't even have to. Here, I'm just going to warn you. At this point, you can turn it off, because this video is going to be just me venting and rambling about stupid shit. And I hope that I spit out shit that means goodness, but if it doesn't, I apologize ahead of time, and please don't hold me against any of this stuff. Oh gosh. Oh man, I'm really feeling it today. Really feeling it. But you know what the good thing is? Or not the good thing, but you know what the interesting thing is? I'm not feeling how I used to feel like, which was, I get this sort of like dark lather of junk, that felt like it was stuck to me. Yeah, I don't feel like that. I actually feel a little better. Yeah. And here's another thought. So we were arguing in front of the baby, right? And we're really doing our best not to do that, and like I said, we don't really argue a lot, but when it does happen, it just sort of just explodes into this like slime ball of webs. And I want to give a good example of having, if you're arguing with somebody, I want to give my son a good example of, how to be the best person you can be during an argument, and I'm sure he's soaking the stuff up, and so I just really want to apologize to him, like, in advance, and I'm so sorry I'm so sorry, man. I don't mean to argue in front of you with your mom, and I don't want to argue with your mom. I really don't. Sometimes I get sensitive about issues and or things, and I get sensitive. I'm a sensitive guy. What can I say, man? Some things affect me, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Number one. Number two is I don't know what number two is. Fuck, it's 1:21 right now, dude. I gotta be up and shit early. Alright, you know what? This is how we're gonna end this. I know how we're gonna end this. Let's end this with gratitude. Okay? Let's end this with feeling appreciative and grateful. So, what I like to share is my gratitude and appreciation for my family. Absolutely, number one. Because I'll be honest with you, without my family, gosh, man, I wouldn't know what to do. So I'm extremely grateful and appreciative of my family. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for projects that are in my life that I get to work on. Grateful for the universe always having my back. I'm grateful that everything always works out for me. I'm grateful for having a community of really, really good friends. I'm grateful for I'm grateful that I can experience this. Grateful that I can experience this. I am grateful that I can experience all of this. And I want more. The pressures, the overwhelmingness, they're just like little farts of the wind, Grateful I can experience this, and I'm grateful for more to come. Yeah, I think that's it, man. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed. It's 20 minutes on this thing. Boy, I hope if I can even said anything good on this, but thank you for listening. I'm just gonna thank myself. right now for expressing myself, because that's not always an easy thing to do when I'm like this. So I guess actually that's another thing to be grateful for. All right, I'm checking out. I'll talk to you guys later. Boom.